Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Well, yesterday, hopefully you were listening at this time when we had a deep discussion about a Raising Cane's opening their 5th location in Chicago at the Belmont and Western heavily congested intersection. And I know that intersection well. They want to build it right at the corner with a drive-through. And obviously this would lead to more traffic problems there because people like Raising Cane's chicken. It's very good. Case is a very passionate subscriber to their service of chicken.
I love what they do.
Yeah.
It makes me happy.
Yeah. And, you know, in Chicago, there's a lot of areas where you say, well, why don't they just build it like a little bit further down? Well, they can't do it there. The open spot is right at the corner.
Can't do it. What do you want?
Yeah. It's right there. This is where it is.
This is the spot.
This is it. So we had a fiery discussion about possibly that being a chicken finger desert. But then we found out there's a Popeyes at Addison and Western, so only a block away.
And someone said there's another chicken spot as well near there.
Yeah.
So there's some chicken.
So
it's not a chicken finger desert.
It's not a desert. And again, I know this area well. You have the Popeyes there. You have a Jewel Osco, which has to be counted as a chicken establishment.
1,000% their fried chicken is the best in the damn state.
And my favorite French fries in the city.
Right.
And then you also have a local chicken establishment there. So I get it. There's a lot of options. Not to mention the Wendy's that's right around the corner. Not to mention the McDonald's that's nearby.
The chicken is popping, okay? There's chicken on deck.
There's chicken available. And good chicken at that.
Exactly.
However,
there's no Cane's.
That's right. And they're a business investing in Chicago by putting a big location there. Mm-hmm. It's the spot available. There's nothing there right now. So it was thwarted by neighbors. And I can understand that as a homeowner. You know, sometimes you just don't want that problem going on. But this is stopping business and development and jobs. A lot of kids in that neighborhood, probably their first job. And as we pointed out, Lane Tech High School is just down the street. And as a former Lane Tech student checked in, a girl named Amelia, they get open lunch where they can leave the campus grounds to go to lunch. And there's a lot of options on Western Avenue.
And there's about to be more.
So the neighbors and Alderman Matt Martin of the 47th Ward, he joined the neighbors in opposing the restaurant plan with his office saying the proposal created safety concerns. So as good journalists, here Brian and Kenzie, and Case the producer, Case reached out to Alderman Matt Martin about it to see if he'd come on the show and talk about it today. And we thought he'd come right on because, you know, this is the source for information in Chicago locally.
State
and
your case, baby.
if you have a debate or a problem, you come to us, you know?
We wanted to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Right. Or the chicken's mouth.
We want to know what's going on with this chicken,
Yeah.
horse.
So, a chicken horse. Can you imagine a chicken the size of a horse?
Be delicious.
What about a horse the size of a chicken?
Well, that's those mini horse videos I see on TikTok. Those little mini horses.
Adorable. My baby could ride it.
So, Case reached out to Alderman Matt Martin's office of the 47th Ward. And is he coming on the show today, Case?
He is not.
Oh, boy.
What I have been told from the office of Alderman Max Martin is that...
Oh, okay. Let's get the music for him.
Sadly, he is not able to come join the show today as, quote, he has to drive his kids to school and then he has a very busy day, end quote.
Huh.
I can't imagine what's more productive than spending time with us here in the morning. You know, we've had quite a good year. A lot of ear holes on this show right now.
You know, and also, you could just call us while you're driving.
I wanted to say that, but I thought that was going to be really pushy.
We didn't say come in. Like, drop him off. What the hell?
Case, I would have loved it if you said, well, why can't he call when he's driving?
I know. That's kind of what I wanted to say, but... By that point of the phone call, we had already had a very deep conversation, myself and the staff member for Alderman Martin, and it wasn't going great at that point.
Ah, that's too bad.
Because for some reason, this crew does not want to come defend their actions. Now, I do have an official statement from the Alderman Martin camp. Would you like me to read that?
I'd love to hear it.
All right, and this is real. This is the conversation I had with them on the phone yesterday.
Got it.
They said, we'd like to remind you, because I did accuse them of vetoing this Raising Cane's themselves. It was an accusation that was made, and they said the following. We'd like to remind you that Alderman Martin does not possess the power himself to veto the building of a restaurant, but he can influence his constituents into building a better and safer community. Alderman Martin was not opposed to Raising Cane's as a concept.
I see.
Only the drive-through part of the restaurant, end quote.
Ah,
So
got
he
it.
wants Cane's there, no window.
No window. Yeah, but what's the point of having a Cane's if there's no drive-through?
The one at Wrigley doesn't have a drive-through. It's very popular.
They'd be better off if they had a drive-through.
I'll tell you what, that line is long as F. It's always in the way of the sidewalk.
That's right. People do go out
Like,
there.
I'm walking here. Huh?
And I got to say, I walk by that Raising Cane's going home to Cubs games almost every time. Well, every time there's a game. And the line is long, but certainly they could put a drive-through there. And I will tell you, it's a little different in the more commercial area of Belmont and Western. I got to guess, and this is just me, spitting numbers out.
Yeah.
Okay, hit us with a number.
Without
that
a
you're guessing.
drive-through, they lose 97% of their business.
97. How do you land on that number?
That's my analytics. I have this stuff in my head, this information.
You're a bit of a drive-through expert yourself.
Why get out of your car when you want chicken?
Well, I think that a lot of people who feel that way then order like a DoorDash, a Grubhub, and Uber Eats. I feel like when they don't want to move.
Correct, but it's never, and I'm not ripping, I order food, but I go pick it up because I'm faster than DoorDash. I'm fast.
You're freaky fast.
And if you got to wait for it, it's never as good. You got to heat it back up. I'm a big believer in getting it and eating it.
I know.
And also, sometimes food just hits different in the car. When you're at a red light and you can eat some Texas toast and some signature cane sauce that you just picked up at a local drive-thru, oh my God, forget it. But we don't have that. They took that from us.
Case, I don't want to do this to you, but whose car are you eating in?
Well,
Case doesn't own a car, just to be fair.
If you never, so I'm just like, what is this moment you've experienced?
I've driven a car before. I know what it's like to drive.
You steal it?
No, I had a car.
I will say this. Case says, and when's the last time you had a car?
The last time I owned a car was 2020.
What happened to that car?
I sold it.
What, did it run?
Did you steal it?
No, I didn't steal the car. And yes, the car ran.
Okay.
What am I running, a chop shop?
What
the
just not a car guy.
So you have the fond memories of chicken in the car 4 years ago.
It's the best moments of my life. Chicken in the car is what I live for.
There's nothing better than putting on the Brian and Kenzie podcast, sitting in your car in park with it running so the air conditioning's hitting you,
Exactly.
and then eating chicken.
And it's important to note, not every food is a car food, right? There's some things that don't transfer to the car. No burrito.
No burrito.
You can't do a burrito in the car. Fried chicken is a car food. It's a Hall of Fame car food. It's on the Mount Rushmore of car food.
And I love Wendy's, but you can't do, like, when you get the Dave's double and triple.
Juicy.
Absolutely.
Juicy.
Cannot do it. Yeah. It's loaded with things.
Very juice.
I've almost killed a lot of people eating that burger while driving. And that's on me, and I'm sorry. It's really hard to catch the lettuce in the container when you're driving.
Italian beef.
Slippery sucker.
Italian beef, not a car food.
Well, because you try to scoop the rest of the jardinera.
Oh, it's so juicy.
Boy, you know what? Now that we're talking it through, they probably shouldn't have a drive-thru over there. A lot of people are going to die. I understand what they're saying.
No, because the chicken is the perfect car food.
Yeah.
But I dunk it.
That's okay.
Oh.
You're not going to, if you get a little.
I look down. I can't look up and dunk.
That's a you problem.
I know.
I can no look dunk. I'm like Derrick Rose in his prime.
Wow.
I gotta know where I'm putting it. You know what I mean? Ayo, she said. But anyways, it's very important.
So essentially you're saying, Case, that you called the alderman and they gave you that statement and there's not a reschedule of this.
It was not a super pleasant phone call. I gotta be honest.
Yeah, they're not calling back in any way or shape or form to talk about chicken. I think Case told me after he talked to him, they didn't realize what was funny about talking about chicken.
They didn't get it. It was like when I called NASA to see how many chicken wings we could fit into the studio. They didn't find it as funny as we did.
Let's just say I don't think the alderman listens because you didn't understand what we were talking about.
Well, it's one of those deals like when you call and they go, for public safety concerns, press 2. For trash pickup, press 3. There's no hotkey for chicken finger discussion.
Yeah.
And that is why he is not my favorite alderman in the city.
I think that he thought that we wanted to really dig in and discuss his neighborhood plans. And what are you really doing with that court? I think he thought he was gonna get a 60 minutes breakdown, Barbara Walters, and we just really want to talk about this whole drive-through thing.
Listen, if you need something done here in Chicago, this is the source for it. Some people might say, the news, like WGN-TV.
The news. Some people might say you go to the news.
Yeah, that nothing's going to happen there.
In general.
Yeah.
News, all of it. All of the news.
Alderman Matt Martin, we'd appreciate a call at some point to talk about this more deeply. Maybe you're in the car with your kids right now. You can call while you're driving. It's okay.
Hands-free. They've got that now.
Is that him on the line? I see the phone ringing.
Oh, is that him?
Is that him? Wait, let me try to pick. Is that it?
Goodbye.
Nope, that's not him.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It is 6:03, 57 degrees. Going to be another pretty nice day out there of sunny and 70. Not as like 80 yesterday. Yesterday was ridiculous.
I know.
Thought I fell through like some kind of wormhole. It was July. You had that envision of like, okay, well, Lollapalooza's on the way. Oh, wait a minute. That's all over. No,
I was
it's
wearing
not.
shorts and like a quarter sleeve shirt, and I was like sweating. It's insane.
What logo was on the quarter sleeve shirt?
It was a Snoopy skeleton.
Oh,
Hell yes. That's my girl right there.
Gang, gang. It's
where'd
Halloween
you,
time.
Where'd you get that? Amazon or
TJ Maxx.
TJ Maxx?
Oh, well, a deal too.
You get the max for the most. Or wait,
You're a
the most for
Maxxinista.
the whatever it is.
What is their slogan?
Something about the max for the cheapest
Let's see here. TJ Maxx.
slogan.
We're starting off hot today. Never the same selection twice.
No, that's not it.
That's it.
That's not it.
When you go, AI just told me that.
What? AI sucks.
Well, it's taking jobs. That's a whole other side
Get
topic.
the max for.
TJ Maxx has it all for way less.
No, that's not catchy.
That's their website. Never the same selection twice.
It's something about get the max for the something.
Wouldn't it make sense if it was get the most for the max?
No, because that'd be like the maximum price. It's something about being cheap.
Wait, Rick checked in from South Holland, and he works at a TJ Maxx.
Yeah.
And he said, never the same selection twice. You're right, Brian. So
No,
thank you from checking.
That's not what I'm talking. That's not what I'm referencing.
Do you think that's the TJ Maxx in South Holland that only has that slogan?
Yeah, that's a bogus one.
That's
I've heard that.
stupid.
It's at a bombed out gas station turned into a TJ Maxx.
Right. Obviously, I'm a Maxxinista. I love a deal. I've absolutely seen the same thing there before.
I'm not saying you're not that.
It's lies.
What I'm saying is you don't know the slogan. That's what we're saying.
It sounds like you're a fake fan.
Yeah, fraud.
It's embarrassing.
No.
Poser.
So this one says also they've had a lot of slogans because this one says the TJ Maxx commercial slogan is Max, what makes you you? That's not the one I'm thinking of either. This is awful.
A lot of people checking in. Max for the minimum. Get the max.
Delivering off-price value. That's
You
not
get
it.
the okay. Tanya checked in. You get the max for the minimum at TJ
That's
Maxx.
what it is.
Okay.
The max for the minimum.
Is it a song?
No.
Oh.
You just get the max
You
for
get
the
the
minimum.
max for the minimum at TJ Maxx.
See, everyone's sending it in. I knew it.
But you didn't know it.
But I kind of did. In spirit.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Well, before we get you a chance to see Coldplay in Vegas for free, as Kenzie bought the Snoopy skeleton 3/4 sleeve shirt. Is that what it was?
Kind of like that baseball, you know,
I love
that
those.
style.
Yeah, and from TJ Maxx. Just so you remember the slogan from today going forward.
Get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx. Max for the minimum.
You'd like to wear those famous names, but you don't want their famous prices. Famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as.
Wait, what was that line again? You want to wear famous things, but don't want the famous price? Is that what she said?
Oh my gosh, this song slaps.
Wait.
Like to wear those famous names, but you don't want their famous prices.
Famous things that you don't want the famous price.
You wanna wear-
Dun.
Want to wear famous things, but not the famous price.
Okay.
That's some writing there.
Famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as.
This Christmas, give the max for the minimum.
What's the
Save a
last
merry
word?
20 to 60% on brand name gifts and fashions. Every day at TJ Maxx.
Get the max for the minimum at TJ Maxx.
That was a local Chicago commercial, and that was from 1983. So it's a 40-year-old commercial. So any of those sale
And
prices
that's what
there?
sticks out to me.
Well, I'm just saying those sale prices, I'm not saying they're accurate.
Yeah, not
That wasn't
anymore.
a current TJ Maxx commercial, although their prices are incredible.
They are. The last line's bothering me. I didn't know what she had on. She said, not of the talking, the last line of the song.
TJ Maxx.
Get the Maxx for the minimum.
Right.
60% on brand name gifts and
before the
fashions.
talking.
Every day at TJ Maxx.
What part of Bob upset you?
Before the talking, you have to get to the jingle. It sounds like she said ISIS, and that's why I'm asking this question.
I think TJ Maxx.
I definitely think that's what she said.
I heard ISIS, and I have a question.
That might be a you problem. We'll see what she said.
Famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
That looks so good like ISIS. What'd she say?
fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
This Christmas.
ISIS.
No, it's not.
What did she say?
I think she's saying nothing looks as good and nice as.
famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
This Christmas, give the Maxx.
That makes sense. Nice ass.
Well, now it sounds like she's saying nice ass.
Okay.
famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
Well, now I
I
can't
think it's
unhear.
ISIS. I think it's ISIS.
I can't unhear nice ass. Thank you, TJ Maxx. Well, if you guys know what you're saying there, it's not transcribed. Let's see one more time.
famous names, designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
This
Nothing looks so good. Just so you know, the visual, they're driving up like in a Bentley. and the guy is one of those big shaggy dogs. It's the guy alone with his arm around a big shaggy dog, and he's driving one of those old-fashioned cars that cost like millions, and they're shopping at TJ Maxx. That's why they have millions, because they're shopping at TJ Maxx.
designer fashions. Nothing looks so good and nice as
It's nice ass, I think.
I think it's ISIS.
Why would it be nice ass, Brian?
Well, you said it. That's in my head. I can't
Well,
get
no,
it off.
I said nice as, and then you translated it to nice ass.
Hey. Some of the jeans do make you look like you have a nice ass.
It's fair. All right, well, we'll keep working on it.
Now is your chance to experience the music of the spheres with a trip to see Coldplay at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Standard message rates apply. Please don't text and drive.
Q101.
No transcription necessary here. It's very clear and concise. If you text the word falling to 95819, you have a chance to go see Coldplay for free in Vegas. Pretty huge. Coldplay field seats. You get the flights. You get the rooms. 2-night stay. Field seats. Coldplay. Are you kidding me? In Vegas, baby. So it's a different text number than usual. 95819. So text falling to 95819. 95819. Text that. I guess people are texting in and saying that she's saying nice as, like Kay said. So nothing looks as good or nice as.
I feel like you're really ignoring the people who say that they also hear ISIS, because we have a lot of those texts too.
That's again, it's a you problem and it's a them problem.
Hey,
Yeah. It's nice
I'm
ass.
not a problem.
I'd like to say nice ass, but no one likes that part either. They don't like that's a me problem. I understand that. Text falling to 95819 for a chance to go see Coldplay in Vegas.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and something very, very special just happened a few moments ago. Yesterday at 8 o'clock, we announced God Bless the Gravy, the 4th annual food drive from Brian and Kenzie that has raised hundreds of thousands of meals over the last several years for people during the holiday season. Working with the Greater Chicago Food Depository, they take $1 and they can make it into 3 meals with their magic. They have Harry Potter magic going on there.
The way they stretch a dollar, they need to teach courses on. It's unbelievable.
Absolutely. Well, you have connections. They can get food in huge portions to help out people, your neighbors, and they distribute to 300 food banks around the area. So everywhere you hear our voice, doesn't matter if it's Chicago, could be out in Naperville or could be in Indiana. Everybody gets a piece. And that's why we urge you to contribute and help us out. It sucks asking for money, but as low as $5 can be 15 meals. That's massive impact.
Even $1 is 3 meals.
Right. Even $1.
If you dropped $1, it would not ruin your day. You'd be like, whatever. And this would provide 3 meals.
And, there's people that have, means can give more. And we just had something happen, and we just saw it on the take. I'm trying to get the 10,000 meals by 10 o'clock today. We just got pumped up to over 7,000 meals. Thanks to Farhan and Park Ridge, who checked in. And we have him on the phone. He had a very simple request, too. And welcome to the show, Farhan. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, what's going on?
What's going on? So what you just did was pretty impactful, and I want to tell people what you did. You donated individually $525. $525. That is over 1,500 meals, almost 1,600 meals. And I just want to thank you on the air for that.
Oh, I appreciate it. Case kind of called me out. I was like, hey, play this song. I'll donate some money. He's like, show me the receipt.
Well, we ask for receipts on this show. You know, if you're going to say something,
You
let's
have
make
no
sure we have
faith
some
in
proof.
humanity.
That's what he texted back. So I man the text line. So when Case jumps in, it's funny. I just like to read the conversation. And he's like, oh, if you know, like basically donate first. And he texts back and said, no faith in humanity. And the answer is no.
That's right. The answer, Farhan, is no, sadly. But there's no faith in humanity.
Absolutely none.
But we do have the receipt now, and you checked in and did that. You said all you wanted to do was hear Silver Sun Pickups' Lazy Eye, the band that opened for Bush at Ahoy back at the Salt Shed. So we're going to do that for you for this monstrous donation.
I appreciate it. And I appreciate you guys doing this. I mean, like you're saying, this is a few dollars can feed people all day long in weeks, right? I mean, and it's fundamental. Like, kids can't learn. People can't go to work. You can't do anything without food.
Mm-hmm.
So just base level helping people out, man. This is getting people through life sort of stuff, right?
Absolutely, 1,000%. It couldn't be said any better, and we appreciate you donating $525 to God Bless the Gravy. That's amazing. You've made an impact. You've saved lives, and we appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you guys doing it, man. Pull out whatever you can. Squeeze people for it.
We're squeezing.
We're just going to I'll squeeze everybody.
You're over here talking about burritos and donuts.
Brian, I'll do the squeezing. I don't want you to get fired.
I don't want to touch anybody. Not again. All right, Farhan, thank you so much, and enjoy your song here, man, okay?
Thanks, guys. Have a good one.
All right, take care, buddy. He wanted to be anonymous. That's what the thing. He wanted to be anonymous, and it's really cool.
And you said we don't do that. You said everyone gets credit.
Here's why I did that. Because before I play a song here, Silver Sun Pickups Lazy Eye, is that people want to be anonymous, and I understand that's really generous, but I also think it's better to put your name on it and get it out there on your own platforms and our platform, because good inspires good. There's too much negativity out there everywhere on your social platforms or just in your life. And so if you do something good, it's okay to pat yourself on the back for it. It really is. It's not a negative, and people shouldn't say, oh, you should have done it anonymous. No, it's great, and he wanted to do it anonymous, and I respect that, but I think it's better and can inspire others to give. God Bless the Gravy, Q101.com, or text GRAVY to 312-591-8300. You'll get the link right there. You don't have to do $525. You could do up to $5. It'd be fine. But $525.
That's amazing.
That's going to help a lot of people eat. And
Here you go. You earned it.
all Farhan wanted to hear was this great song from Silver Sun Pickups. That's easy. There you go, buddy. Congratulations and thank you.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
You can't defeat her. She's too powerful.
Clash with Kenzie.
Let the battle begin.
Q101.
Well, this is fun. We have tickets for the Chicago Wolves versus the Admirals, the Halloween game. It's super fun. They do it every year. It's incredible for families. The Allstate Arena this Saturday. Furnished by our great friends, the Chicago Wolves. And Gina's competing for the tickets for this Halloween night there at the Allstate Arena. And Gina, tell us something about yourself.
Hi. Well, I live in the north side of Chicago, but fun fact, I actually grew up in Dalton.
Oh, no.
That's too bad.
And Tiffany, your girl or not?
Nah, I haven't been down there in a while,
Yeah.
but yeah, it actually was a good place to grow up. So that's all I can
Probably
say.
less good now as things have been going. But yes.
See, I had heard that Dalton was a gated community going out. They didn't let anybody leave.
It's like a bubble.
Yeah.
It's like a bubble
It's
system.
like Hotel California.
Yeah, the gate was there on the way out. Like, we're glad you made it out to the north side. All right, here we go.
Yeah, and I actually have been a Cubs fan the whole time too. So there's that.
Oh.
I love her.
Yeah.
She's my people. Hey, Case.
Case, stop.
Case is on the buttons.
Sorry.
Cubs fans.
All right, well, here we go. First one to 5 wins. Listen carefully. If Kenzie gets one wrong, you can steal a point. She can do the same to you. Call heads or tails, Gina.
Heads.
It is heads. All right,
Yay.
Gina. Here we go, Gina. The artist Gautier is best known for what song?
Oh.
Remember that song?
No.
Guess a song, anything? 3, 2,
No.
1. Okay.
No.
No.
No. No one's ever said no to the question.
Guess something. No.
No, shut up.
No means no, Brian. Stop being a pusher.
Kenzie, do you know this?
Somebody that I used to know.
Somebody that I used to know.
Somebody.
Oh, yeah, I know the song. I
Yeah.
didn't know the artist.
Guy gets a billion views and walks away from music. How
Now
about
he's
that?
somebody that we used to know, baby.
There you go.
Felt right in line.
What if he made enough to live the rest of his life? Need 1.7 million to retire, allegedly, in the United States. I know he's not from the United States, but still, is he retired? I'm worried about Gautier retiring properly.
Don't worry
I
about it.
think
He's
he's
fine.
doing fine.
Doing better than me.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
So 1-0. It's back to Kenzie.
That's correct.
So Kenzie, who said, "Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country." Yep.
I think it's Uncle Sam. Is he pointing at everyone like, ask what you should do?
It wasn't Uncle Sam. Gina, do you know?
John F. Kennedy.
JFK. Boom. 1-1. It's back to Gina.
That's right.
Gina, no doubt, the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones and Goldfinger are marquee bands for what musical genre?
Ska.
Ska. Right. Little ska dance. You good at that, Gina? A little ska, you're...
Yeah, a little bit.
Gina's fun.
All right.
2-1 back to Kenzie.
Kenzie, other than the Lakers, what NBA team plays their home games in Los Angeles?
Oh, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, it's a little trickery.
I didn't think it was a trick question.
Sorry. No, because we asked California
Yeah.
last time. So I was like, I was going to say, you've already asked this question. I was going to be fair, as I was trying to say. Don't laugh at me, because I think this is wrong.
Okay.
Because I don't know where this is, but is it the Warriors? It's
not the
right?
Warriors.
Please don't laugh at me. There's a lot in California.
There is. Not laughing.
So many teams.
Don't laugh. No, I'm trying not to laugh so hard.
Okay.
Gina, do you know?
I think you need to repeat the question.
Other than the Lakers, what NBA team plays their home games in Los Angeles? As she Googles the question. 3, 2.
No, I don't know.
That would be the Los Angeles Clippers, and the NBA season starts tonight. The Bulls tomorrow night. Actually, not
So
playing.
many teams in California.
A lot of them.
There's so many teams in general.
But especially in California.
A lot. You're right. 2-1 back to Gina.
Gina, what is it called when someone, usually a baby, is dunked in water and granted admission into the church?
Baptizing.
Yes.
Dunked? Is that a donut? Case.
Just so you know, Case gets these questions to me. What is it called when someone, usually a baby,
Yeah.
is dunked in water?
Gina got it right. She knew exactly what I was talking about.
Adults, when they get baptized, sometimes they go in a lake, right?
Yeah.
Like a lovely pond.
Or
Some.
that's actually born again Christians, I think.
I don't
I think you
know.
can go to a church and they just throw it on your forehead.
They don't throw it on your forehead.
It's not Nolan Ryan throwing a fastball.
Paintball.
But a lot of the born again Christians, they'll go on a lake and wear like a giant poncho. Or there's the mega churches that have the pool that people will walk down steps into the pool and then come out the other side.
Yeah. Well,
Christian.
there's a lot of baptisms. Like, let's go in and out. There's exit and entrance have to be on different sides.
Is that pool in the mega churches a permanent fixture?
I don't know.
Because having a pool at the church, that's a little green flag for
A little
me.
incentive to go on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're gonna show up in trunks with a beer.
Was the pool open?
With sunscreen
Put
on
the
your
game on
nose.
that huge screen you have.
I brought some nachos.
Oh, 3-1 back to Kenzie.
I'd switch religions for a pool.
Oh my God, yeah.
Hi, Kenzie. How you doing?
I'm great, Brian. Thanks.
Okay, Kenzie.
Wait, isn't it me?
No, you got the
get that
baptism
right?
You got
question right.
baptism.
So doesn't it question go to me?
No,
you
because
got
just
baptism right.
it was your question to begin with.
Yeah, Kenzie
Okay,
wasn't
got
asked
it.
the question. I know we go sidetracked here and forget where the order is here. But
Yeah.
let's see. Kenzie,
What
company makes sneakers that are referred to as shell toes?
shell toes?
Shell toes.
Shell toes.
What company? What shoe company?
Shell toes. I don't know. I'm gonna say Timberland.
Timberland. Not Timberland. Gina?
I'm not sure, but I'm going to guess Adidas.
It's Adidas. Because the clamshell toes on that version?
Yeah, I'm
Oh, so
picturing
good.
one with like a little clamshell toe.
I was thinking
Wow.
of like hard. Like what's that called? What do they do? Never mind. Just keep going. Brian's staring at me like he's never heard English before.
No,
so
I didn't get a
let's keep it
question.
going.
All I heard was what is
The
hard.
blinking I just received. You look like the.
There was half a sentence there. There was no question.
You look like the sloth from Ice Age just blinking
No,
at me. Just
you know
move
what?
on.
Give
Never
me a question.
No.
I didn't hear it. I heard words, a couple words. That's all I saw.
Just keep it going,
All right.
Sid.
Gina.
This is back to Gina. It's 4-1. She can win with the correct answer.
Gina, what kind of balloon can you suck on to alter your voice to a higher pitch?
Helium.
Helium is right. Gina takes the prize.
Yay!
You are going to the Chicago Wolves Halloween game against the Admirals this Saturday at the Allstate Arena. Come dressed in your favorite Halloween costume. Enjoy spooktacular fun. The kids can go trick-or-treating in the concourse. Our great partners, Chicago Wolves, gave those to you with Brian and Kenzie. So congratulations.
That's great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Gina.
Love you guys.
Oh, love you too. Hang on. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 with Cannons.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.